to be beside the seaside. I do like to be beside the sea. I do like to be upon the from where the grass...
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Now tonight I've been asked to do a twist on a great British classic. If you're ever lucky enough to go to the seaside in England, or if you live near it like me, you get the chance to have one of the most amazing delicacies in the whole world, fish and chips. But it's not just normal fish and chips. The chips are fried, deep fried, and the fish is in batter. It's so bad for you, but it's so good. So what we're going to try and do is turn it on its head, make a sort of healthier version of it. Let's have a look at the ingredients and get going, right? So what we've got is these fresh coley fillets. Now coley is a fish that is a lot like cod, but it's basically classed as the poor man's fish because it's like half the price and it tastes exactly the same. So go coley, right? Got some parsley, nice big bunch of that. That's kind of like a big dry bushy thing, but I've never used parsley before, but it seems alright. Got these things called capers, which is traditionally found in sort of fishy sauces like tartar sauce. Have a try one, hold one up to the camera. You see it's like a little green bean. Got a bit of a like kick to it, a bit sharp. So we're going to mix that with some Greek yogurt and make a funky sort of tartare fishy sauce out of it. Add some lemon juice in there as well and it should come along good, you know. So speaking of lemon juice, I've got a lemon to get my juice out and we're going to cut it into quarters to make nice chunks. Got the potatoes there, about 5 there. We're going to make them into chips. That's the first thing we're going to do because that takes the longest. So we're going to cut those up. Got some olive oil and salt and pepper. And then that's it guys. So we're going to get on, see how we do, and yeah, let's get cracking. Okay guys, so the first thing I've done is preheated my oven to like gas mark 5 just to get it warm, you know. I've got a tray here, so the chips are going to go on that. Drizzled a little bit of olive oil on there, but I'm just going to get my potatoes, giving them a wash as well. I'm going to leave the skin on, but you don't have to. So I'm just going to cut it in half, and then into like little chunks. So if I just bring you a bit closer, I've gone from, cut it in half, I've gone from that, and I've cut it into 4s like that, at an angle, boom, 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 boom. Now that is going to be a funky sized chip. So basically do that to all your potatoes, and then we can toss them in oil, chuck them in the pan, in the dish, and then we'll get going. Woo! That's it guys, so there we go, got a nice bowl of chips there. All I'm going to do is grab my olive oil and give it a generous helping in there. Get my hands in. Just start to coat them, okay? Do that. And as you'll see, you can see the oil on my thing there. Just to lubricate it all, you know, make it all funky and slidey. All good. Woo. Okay, so as you see, I've just sort of spread them out on the pan. Doesn't need to be in any particular order. What we'll do is we'll probably turn them around halfway in because they're going in there for 40 minutes. That's a long time. If you're 40 minutes in the sun, you need to put sun cream on, but these potatoes are hardcore. Right, so shove that in your oven and then we'll move on. Okay, guys, so while that's in the oven doing its thing, move on to your lemon, okay? And here's what we've done. We've got the lemon, look at this, magic trick. Ba-da, it's in half. Okay, so what we're gonna do is juice that and then grab a zesting device such as this and then get the zest off that bad boy. Yes. Right here then guys, you'll see the lemon, I've cut that in half and left 2 nice chunks for us. We've got the juice out there we go, and there's the zest. And I've also cut up my parsley, okay? So what we're gonna do now is move on and make our funky fishy sauce, okay? So get a bowl, what you need is 2 tablespoons of the yogurt, teaspoon of the capers, we're going to need to cut those up a little bit, your lemon juice and about half of that parsley. And we'll just mix it all in together and then that'll be done. Woo. Right here, let's make the sauce. Get 2 big spoons of the Greek yogurt. Boom, like that. Maybe 2.5 guys. There you go. Then get your capers, and you see, I don't know if you can see, but I've tried to cut them up a little bit, but it's still kind of sharp actually. Chuck them in there. Wow, that looks weird. Now grab your lemon juice, so all your lemon juice, and pour that in. Nice. And then let's say half of your parsley. Put that in there as well. And get a spoon and then just mix it all together. Woo! That's it. Et voila, a couple of minutes stirring and that is it, all done. Can you see that? I'm going to shove that in the fridge to keep it nice and cool. Had a little taste and it's got a nice funky kick to it. The capers and the parsley and all that all mixing together and doing something wild in there. I don't know what it is, but it tastes good. So yeah, if you're doing this right now, have a taste and hope you agree with me. Let's move on to the fishy. Okay then dudes, we're getting close now to put the fish on. I've just turned my chips around, about 20 minutes in. Fish needs 15 minutes, so I've got 5 minutes just to do a little bit of prep. So let's have a little look. There we are, out of the packets. And just to show you that it is fish, look at that skin. Woo! As you can see, it's sitting in a little bit of oil there as well. And all we're going to do is drizzle a teeny bit more on the top. Then get your salt. Season it quite well. And your pepper. And that's going to go in the same oven for about 15 minutes, as I said. And that'll cook right through. In about 2 minutes towards the end, we're going to chuck in our lemon zest and our parsley on the top, and then it should all come together. Woo! Right here then people, I've just got the fish out, and there we go. Still needs a little bit to be done on there, as we said about. Just got to get the lemon zest and the parsley and shove it back in for another couple of minutes. I've moved my chips down to the lower shelf. They're nearly done. They're looking nice and brown and funky. I seasoned them with salt and pepper to give them a bit of a kick as well. So let's season the fish, right? Right, so I've just finished putting my parsley on there like that. Ta-da! Now what I'm going to do is get my lemon zest and then sprinkle it just over the top of the fish as well. Nice and generous. Cool. So like I said guys, all we're going to do now is just plonk that back in the oven for another 5 minutes, and the smell of all the lemon and the parsley will all kick together, and then we can eat. Yeah! Right here then guys, it's time to get the fish and the chips out of the oven. I've got my sauce to one side and my lemons just tucked behind it and a bowl ready. Everything's in place, let's go! There again guys, it's got out of the oven. There's the chips, all nice and brown and cooked. A little bit of seasoning on there, nice and cool. And there's the fish as well. That smells amazing, all the lemon and stuff, all the zest has done its thing, it's really good. So let's get it on the plate. Look at it then guys, so all I'm going to do is grab my fish, plop that in the bowl, get some chips. My main weapon of choice here is the fish slice, by the way. Very cool. Now I'm not going to do what most English people do on the seaside and serve it in newspaper. That's kind of like a myth, but you know, it could be done like that, but this looks kind of posher this way. I'm just going to grab my sauce as well and just spoon that over, and then put my lemon on the side like this. So if I hold that up, can you see that? That is a blooming good meal. Probably not your traditional looking fish and chips, but I am dead chuffed with that. Let's see it up into the light. There we go. So you got the fish in the middle, there's our sauce. I'm just going to glide around it. Look at that, there's the lemon, so nice to give it a bit of extra juice. And now my chips. That is all done guys, nice and easy, a lot healthier than normal fish and chips, but still with a few cheeky kicks, a little bit of oil and salt and pepper and all that fun stuff. So get stuck in, have a go yourself, let me know how you get on, and I'll see you next time.